Now let's look at Cypriots who moved or who wanted to move. The drivers were typically unemployment, low salaries, drastic deterioration of working conditions after the collapse of the economy, especially in the private sector. The mismatch of skills and the absence of career prospects for those highly skilled employees who can no longer be absorbed by the private sector, lack of job satisfaction and job security. In general, the economic crisis was cited by all Cypriots, and many mentioned debts to banks which they could no longer repay. All Cypriots stated that they were moving only temporarily and invariably wanted to return home at some point. In citing the reasons for wishing to return, family topped the list when being near the sea, then being near the sea, and being where they grew up. Cypriots had moved and returned home. Uh, those who had moved and returned home stated that although in other countries they were satisfied professionally, the working hours were too long and they had no social satisfaction. Also, there was a gender difference. Women typically felt that they had a lot of responsibilities and it was extremely difficult to cope. Several important findings emanated from the interviews with the policymakers. Policymakers seemed not to be particularly aware of key issues, and the key issues that we found in our study, and the key finding was that the matters operated smoothly, and there were may have been problems in lack of information. Trade unionists, however, rejected the projected views by the authorities that everything is going on very well. And they stated that they received a number of complaints, but these complaints were not followed through to the authorities because simply they didn't think that anything would be done about it. Essentially, there was an issue of under-recording and a lack of proper interest in finding out the real problems facing.